Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, the all-star game for the NBA is trash! Look, I want to make sure I say this wholeheartedly, okay? They had this. The 2023 hosted and taken in Indy, you know what I'm saying, all-star game. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, this kind of the festivities and stuff like that. This is one of the worst all-star games of all time. I might have watched 5 minutes of it at best. There was no defense. The offense was like, look at this. Look at this. Bro, like absolutely a disgrace. Disgrace to the people that paved the way before these guys. Deplorable. Nobody was taking it serious. Nobody. Maybe I'm spoiled being an 80s baby. Right? Watching the All-Star games with Michael Jordan. Watching the All-Star games with Allen Iverson. Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal. David Robinson. Charles Barkley. And others. Maybe I'm spoiled. But even in 2000s, the All-Star game was a much-watched event. Vince Carter. Jason Kidd. Playing hard. Y'all remember the 2001 one? When Iverson won the All-Star Game MVP, but Stephon Marbury hit those dagger threes at the end. Kobe scored like 8 consecutive points or something like that. But the East ended up winning. Y'all remember everyone celebrating like, oh, yelling, screaming, and adulation? That is no more. He's out there running up and down taking selfie pics with the people outside court. All different type of foolishness. Let me read you off something real quick. Bro, listen. And I don't want to hear no one making excuses like, oh, but you don't want to play too hard because they might get hurt and stuff like that. This ain't football. This ain't football. And even football we were complaining about, right? Let me read this to y'all real quick. The ending score for the All-Star game was 211 to 186. Yeah, I'm not reading. I'm reading to it. I want you to understand this. The East had 3 players over 30 points each. They had 5 players over 20 points each. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players over double digits. And I want to make you understand, this ain't no 31-32. Look at this. Damian Lillard had 39. Halliburton had 32. Jay Brown had 36. Antetokounmpo had 23. Tatum had 20. And out of all of those people, none of them had 10 plus rebounds. Listen, man, it's an absolute joke, right? NBA, you have been protected wholeheartedly. They pay you amazing money. They fly you on amazing jets. They put you in amazing hotels. For y'all to put out that type of product to the fans is a slap to the face. 5 fingers. And you know I'm not lying. Anybody right now that's going to come and try to argue this to me, shut up, because you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. There's no way you can look at that product and say, oh, yeah, this is what we wanted. Oh, it's so amazing. Give me more of that. There's no way. No way. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I want you to listen to a former great talk about the All-Star game previously. Rest in peace, Kobe Bean Bryant.
I think the All-Star game in general needs a little revamping because it used to be competitive.
Yeah.
It used to be competitive. And, like, fans want to see the best pickup game in the world. That's what this is. They don't want to see you running up and down and dunking and doing all this crazy. Like, they want to see what happens when you get these collection of best basketball players on the planet, and they play and they go head up against each other.
Man.
I mean, you guys play harder at a pickup game in UCLA.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely do.
They gotta turn it
the
up.
All-Star game needs a little changing. I always love competing in them.
I'm playing it again.
Nah,
Me
you
and
was
CP
one.
used to
Nah,
talk
you
all
was
the
one
time.
of the
Like, hold on.
ones. You took it serious.
Yeah, we went. Like, I don't think me and CP, when we played together in All-Star game, I don't think we've ever lost a game.
Yeah.
And we used to look at each other and say, okay,
Going serious.
Let's
They
go.
don't want to play, we going to
yeah,
play.
fourth quarter, let's go get them.
I want to make sure you understand. I want you to understand that the NBA contracts are fully guaranteed. This ain't like football where one injury and you don't get paid your money. The NBA is fully guaranteed, especially for the stars who get some of these dudes making $50, $60 million a year. Now, mind you, I'm not pocket watching. I'm making a point here. Usually people would say, well, because I can lose the opportunity to provide for my family and my way of life, like how football is, I can't go full tilt in this game. Football is a collision sport. It's not a contact sport. And we were even mad about how football was, right? People was like, bro, this ain't like we got to switch up something with the Pro Bowl game. Because it's like, it's horrible because no one's trying, because no one ever's like, oh, hey, I'm scared. But football is much more understandable than what this is. Flag football. They had a flag football game. It was better than this. It was better than this. The NBA product has suffered so bad from pompous, arrogant, ego-driven people. I don't see them coming back from this. Because usually what happens is the people coming in are looking at what they didn't and say, why am I going to give 100%? You got players that aren't even prideful enough to try to play all 82 games. For anybody talking about, I remember I was reading up and someone said, oh, people talking about LeBron in his 20th year and doing all this stuff, and Michael Jordan had to take a retirement, had to retire twice. How much times did Michael Jordan play every game of the season? No breaks. No vacations. And most of those years, he was going deep in the playoffs. And we're not even going to talk about that he's an Olympic gold medalist. Twice. Bruh, like, look, I don't watch the NBA like I used to. I don't. I really don't. I like the game. I grew up. That was my game. That's the game I grew up playing. That's the game that I was going to go to college to play for. You understand what I'm saying? The FAMU to go play for the team before I blew up my Achilles and then my knee. You understand where I'm coming from? That is the game that I grew up loving. That I would train for, practice for, suicides, wind sprints, championship runs, lunges, all timed. Being a point guard, your mile time had to be under 6 minutes. I'm just letting y'all understand what we're talking about here. I can't believe the game that I fell in love with as a child. Watching it in my adulthood, I can't even recognize the game. I cannot recognize the game. It's an atrocity. And look, for everybody saying, well, times are different, times are changing, it's a product. At the end of the day, it's a product. If people do not feel that you are giving your all, and they notice it, they can see it, that's how you come off, then how do you think fans are going to react? Why do you think all of these all the NBA fans now are jumping over to the NFL? And the NFL is even a softer product. But they're like, bro, you can tell, even if people are saying it's scripted, they say all these sports stuff are scripted, right? You can tell that the NFL players are giving it everything they got. Everything. 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 And they're in the harder sport, the more dangerous sport, the more collision-heavy sport, the more contact-driven sport. Where's the pride? They even came out with that 65-game rule. Hey, yo! Bro, I can't with this stuff, bro.
Finish him, Daddy.
I can't deal with it no more. Look, if the NBA wants to survive the turn of the going back through another year, 150, 130 years or whatever, and go to those great lengths in the league, something has to change. Something has to change. Because it's almost like the players lack the love of the game, the love of competition. The love of competition. And if that's not prevalent and people don't feel like you're putting your best out there, the product will suffer. The product will suffer, and eventually the product will disappear. But don't take my word for it. Just don't take my word for it. You go ask other people if you think. You just heard from Kobe Bryant, what he felt about it. RIP to Kobe. But let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right, about the NBA All-Star game and its foolishness. But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You don't love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you have not, if you would like to donate, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Take them away.
Finish him, Daddy.